Conan Exiles! Whoa. Picking up right where we left off last episode.
Yay.
I am going sorcerer hunting. They must die.
Let's see, how much have you gathered, Gollum? Almost nothing, okay.
I just came back and I see your demon horse from hell there. I see your Black Rider. Well, actually, you'd be the Black Rider.
Oh, yeah. Look how fast this thing turns.
Oh, wow, it's even got an animation for it. That's cool. That is super cool.
That is the coolest thing about this horse, is just that it just instantly turns.
Turns on a dime.
So
yeah, it really does. It almost completely reverses. That's super. Oh, you ran over the poor cat. Thankfully, it didn't take any damage. It didn't even react, so that's good.
It is going to attack me after a few minutes, apparently, so you can have it. Here you go. Happy birthday, Mike.
Then it'll just attack me, won't it? Abyssal Steed.
I'm not very good at sorcerer hunting, apparently. Where did my zombies go?
You got 3 of them in the undead city, waiting for the taken.
No, I don't. No, they came back home.
Oh, they did too,
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm about to die.
From what?
That's unfortunate.
From
That's
sorcerer
fine.
stabbing.
Oh.
It's okay, you'll live.
Yeah, you'll live through it.
I am a dark, horrible sorcerer, to be fair.
Yeah, we really can't feel that bad for you, to be honest.
Well, if you don't feel that bad for me, you probably won't mind me doing this.
Oh.
Oh.
Nothing has happened. I can still continue to not feel bad for him.
All the frames. Arise!
What kind of every time Alex does something when he's not on a specific quest, it's like some new crazy sorcerer shit. Like when he blotted out the sun. So I can only anticipate that he just did another crazy thing that we don't know, can't explain.
You can explain this. You've seen me do it before.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, this is a lot of them.
A lot of what?
I had a nuke in my pocket, so I went ahead and popped Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to sort out my inventory here and make myself a new weapon. I still don't have one. I need food, I need a weapon.
I need pillars.
What do you need? Pillows, did you say?
Pillars. I need
Pillars. That would make more sense.
I'll just have to make makeshift pillars while I wait for Alex to make up DLC points.
Hang on, give me a... Oh, fuck me.
No worries, you don't have to do it right now. I just don't know. I just can't make any progress on my temple without pillars, so I'll have to just make some myself.
I know that I have 3 resurrected corpses following me. They just got stuck on geometry and have not unstuck themselves.
I can't do that, because if I try to do that, the support will collapse, so I have to actually wait for pillars.
For a second, I don't know why. You actually sounded Scottish. I have to wait for pillars. I have to wait for pillars.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Goddamn.
What happened?
I'm fighting fucking sorcerers and it's... My character does no damage, and I take all of it.
That's what you
get. Okay, where are you?
This has quickly turned antagonistic. This is turning into Alex versus the other 3.
No, it's
right,
because
I'm
you
gonna go help him.
He
Because you wouldn't eat meat, man.
I literally can't fight with I'm still barehanded. Otherwise, I'd help. I would say it's what you get because you committed everything to your dark evil arts.
That is true.
Exactly.
Brought it on yourself, I'm
this,
afraid.
Alex. Whoa!
What the fuck?
What is this? I just saw Alex's fog.
Oh, it's
Alex
passing.
Fog?
It's
What
passing.
Oh, is it the knockout fog?
No, oh god! Oh shit, he's turned!
Oh, with the zombies, right. I recognize it.
Don't use knockout fog! On this? Why is your follower using the knockout fog on the horse?
Oh no, I forgot they use such weapons. I can't have them hold it for me. It's super.
She's
heavy.
using all of them on the horse, on the demonic horse.
Stop it! Stop it! I took them.
No one here can do any fucking damage. My Warhammer does nothing.
I forgot that they use those as well. Stop it!
There's just knockout gas everywhere doing nothing.
I can't.
Oh my goodness.
I got him. She was. I couldn't get him out of her hand. I had to pry him out of her hand, and she wouldn't drop him. Now I'm super over encumbered because I can't trust my followers with them.
This is fucking terrible.
It's hilarious.
None of us
I
are
can't
doing
even-
any damage.
I can't even help you fight because I came up here to make a weapon. I don't even have one yet. Jeez.
I walked down my door and I saw the hell runes that Mitsun's horse turned. Fucking thanks for helping with this, by the way. Soon.
I've been trying to get to you. You teleported away.
This is your hell horse that turned.
No, I gave it to Mike.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's not his problem anymore.
I deposited it way back down there. I don't know what it's doing up here. I told it to
Oh my
stop.
god!
Oh, I didn't tell. I
It
forgot. I
went
didn't
fucking
so-
flying!
Oh, I missed that. That's unfortunate.
Carcass.
You got a what?
A
Horse carcass. At least there's some rainbow at the end of the tunnel.
horse carcass for you.
That's fucking stupid!
She wasted like 10 of those bombs. What the
That-
fuck? I mean, I understand that she was very threatened by a demon horse, but still.
That was an event.
I totally forgot because that's right. The other day when we went into Sepameru, she just started whipping them out at people. We were just like running through the city and she was just tossing them at random strangers. I was like, no, what are you doing? Stop it. She was drunk with power. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess anything that can be used as a bomb in any way, they will use.
Oh, my intent was to do some fucking sorcerer hunting today.
Right, yeah. See, once I get this weapon, which again, the whole reason I even came up here was to use the weapon, and then the horse turned evil, and then she defended me the only way she knew how.
That was fucking stupid.
That's pretty great.
Like, all of that because I decided, you know what, it'd be fun for me to give Soon a free horse. And Soon's like, you know what, I'm gonna give this to Mike because it seems like it's gonna inconvenience me.
I ran
I
around,
just had no
tested
use
it.
of that.
I haven't seen mine in a while, but I guess I haven't been looking.
Oh boy, alright. Okay, I gotta go stuff a horse carcass in a fucking hydraulic press.
I am gonna go hunt sorcerers for Alex, I guess.
Yeah, I would be able to help if my zombies showed up.
Did none of them come out of your fog?
No!
Really?
You know, I'll find a few more resurrected corpses around here, a few Kennys or something. Oh shit.
Okay, so yeah, right. Do we need? I now finally can defend myself. I've got both of my followers with me. I think I'm good to go. I will just carry one of those orb piles because apparently it's too heavy. Oh god, even one of them is weighing me down. Jeez.
Holy shit. She just exploded.
That's unfortunate
Oh,
for her, I guess.
Yeah, that's not good.
I feel a little bit too strong for this camp now.
Which camp?
The camp that's at the end of the Noob River.
Oh yeah, the big one. Yeah. Yeah, you can just clean right through them at this point.
Like I one-shotted the big boss for the area.
That's pretty bad.
Hmm.
Oh
Alex.
shit, my armor broke.
Oh, they're gonna get back at you now.
Ooh, Lotus Barrier Guardian Torso. Except we don't need any more torsos, apparently. As I have been told.
Oh, Mike, if you bag a bunch of people with the knockout gas that you don't even want, I'll sacrifice them.
What exactly do you want right now? Do you want dead victims or alive ones? Do you want me to rope them all up here and drop them off?
Really, I'm happy either which way if someone... Hang on. I've got... Hang on. Let me see. I've got one sorcerer spell page.
Now.
Oh, wait, do you need a name sorcerer?
No. Name sorcerer thralls are garbage. Just get one of any level and he'll do everything you need.
Oh, okay. Ooh, he did try to drop a Samite satchel.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna go really quickly check my thaumaturgy bench and see how I'm doing for pages.
Okay.
Pages?
For pages, yes.
I probably shouldn't say this, but the campfire over by where Soon put his bedroll, directly in the middle of the path to Sepper Maru, the campfire has a bunch of gruel that's gonna expire in about 12 minutes.
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh no, it's only the first one in the stack that's gonna expire.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Fair enough. Well then,
Who
you don't
made
have
the
to worry
gruel
about
and didn't
anything.
eat it?
The sorcerers
Who
aren't
did it?
spawning, they aren't dropping sorcerer scrolls now. That's weird.
We're gonna have stacks of putrid gruel and it's not gonna be good.
Gonna cause another sun blotting somehow or another, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, these guys were a waste of time.
Okay. Do you have any sorcerer's spell pages soon?
I got one from going down there.
That's good enough.
All right,
Give me just a second. This should be enough. I'm going to need the other ingredients, but in terms of spell pages, it looks like we're good for the rest of the... We're good for spell pages. The other ingredients we're not so good for, but we're good for spell pages.
Does that mean I should be killing them?
No matter what, kill them because they might have golem parts.
Okay, so just go ahead and kill. Don't worry about knocking people out right now.
Yeah, kill sorcerers. Kill sorcerers.
Okay. I will go look for some.
Honestly, right now, Mike, what I'd like you to do, since you have the knockout gas, is let's go bag some people in Sepper Maru and then slit their throats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there. I thought you wanted me to do the killing, but I can knock them out instead.
I had to run back up the stairs to the, okay. I'm not gonna remark on what I've just saw. We can use lots of sacrificial blood to perform dark rituals and summon various beasts of various kinds. And more importantly, we're going to need a lot of it once we get to where we're going.
Alright.
Oh, I learned the language of the Black Kingdoms.
You learned the language of How did you learn language? What did you find?
I found a Black Kingdom language notebook.
Oh.
He found a dictionary, now he learned good.
I learned the good language of the old gods.
You know, before Bodvar, whatever Soon's character is supposed to be named, you know, he was pretty happy just collecting skulls. Now he's smarting up.
Are you guys knocking out or killing?
Knocking out. Well, evidently, Soon's Mike's guys are killing. Though, come to think of it, I need to tell my zombies to hold back.
No, I'm trying to knock out, but between our zombies and my thralls.
I've told my zombies to stop. Whoop.
I'll have to do the same.
Hang on, let me get them over here where they won't fuck with nobody. Boom. If you want to keep any of these guys for yourself, by the way, feel free.
Yeah, if I happen to see anyone who's really impressive.
Yeah.
Pink's fighting too.
Yeah.
We're all on
Pink,
this
this
one.
is where you say, what are you guys doing?
I was wondering that because I'm not fighting anybody. I'm smacking stones out here.
Oh wait,
Yeah, who are you
then
talking
who's the
about?
character who looks just like you?
Oh shit! No! Thralls! No!
I
Your
don't know
thralls
what's
are getting
going
in the
on or
way.
who's where or what's happening. My thralls aren't actually hitting anybody, though. I know that much.
Yeah, they were getting in the way though.
Oh, okay. We need to coordinate this better. I didn't know who's in the city and who's not. We all need to split up. All right,
I'm pissing on the moon!
You idiot!
What the heck? Oh, there it goes.
You dumb fool.
Super laser piss!
That is how he says it.
Yeah, it is. Now get out of here before I piss on you too. Whoever built this, I don't know what this is, but this is really cool. A little, like, hideaway cut into the mountain over here in Sepamaru. This is cool. By the water? I don't know if that sounds familiar to any of you. Someone
That
built
sounds
this.
like Tank.
It is
That was me.
really neat.
That was me.
Oh, hi, Pink.
I like it.
Hello
I
there.
don't know how to describe what it even is, but, like, I would totally live in something like that. Just like this weird, neat little tiny home cut into the mountainside. That's cool. Or the hillside, whatever. Rock.
Yeah.
One of your zombies is just going in Sepamaru killing people, Alex. He's just
That's
off
not
by
me.
himself.
I'm looking
He's
at my
just off
zombies
by
right now.
himself
It's not one of mine.
No, he's just out here scouting for some reason.
I don't have
That
any
is-
zombies.
Oh! Yeah, he would have been left there when I was trying to go sorcerer hunting and got sorcerer hunted.
Now, in the confusion, I just want to make sure we're going for knockouts, right? Not kills?
Yes.
Okay, I've got. So if you want to come help round some up, I've got
Oh!
got some knocked out bodies here.
Yeah, I'll be over there in a second. I just knocked a guy out myself.
Okay.
The gentleman watching over the front entrance.
Oh, I found another lease of the longbow. We don't need one, though.
Wouldn't hurt if you can get her, but not if you need to. Don't bother going through a bunch of shit for it.
Nah, I don't really need her. Oh, a level 3 armorer. I don't think we need one. I think we already have a level 3. Ow.
On
Excuse
one
me,
hand,
we
I
have a
wanted to
level
mount the horse so I could drag this body out of the town faster. On the other hand, the horse has a very high chance of knocking itself into somebody and
Oh, yeah.
creating chaos. So I'm trying to be very careful.
Oh, I see somebody just left here on... It's a great image every time you see somebody just left on the floor and somebody walks by. I'm like, yeah, well.
Oh, yeah, that's actually, I just came out of the pub there. I was knocking out the strippers.
Oh, you can ride a horse while dragging. I didn't even think of
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, bud.
Oh, yeah. You can do that real easy, yeah.
Well, right.
You can also teleport with them. You can drag them through the water. You can drag them. The one thing I found that you can't do is climb with them. You grab onto the things with both your hands, so you release the rope.
All right, let me get back to sacrificing here. Sacrifice. Senior Joe.
I've seen the numbers, and they spell disaster for you.
They don't lie.
Yeah, the numbers. That's right. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
Good lord, look at all those bodies.
Give me a
I
fucking
don't know who
mic.
did that.
It's a mystery.
They were here when I got here.
Once again, the horrid tyrants from the east have moved in to stake their claim upon Sepamaru and its people. Sandstorm, I'm gonna be performing a ritual in a sandstorm. This is an affront to God. I'm spreading my arms wide open like I'm taking the sandstorm in.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, come to me!
Pretty bold.
Who called the sandstorm?
Yeah, this is the kind of thing Alex can do now, basically.
You know, I would almost believe that myself, but no.
Oh my god, one of the... I don't know if it's the sandstorm or what, but the strippers that I knocked out, they're twitching. Like literally their hands and toes are literally wiggling.
Oh,
Like
that's
not as in
weird.
it is you should see this, like it's not as in like glitched out. They're moving as if they're like they're the game might have intentionally done this. I don't know. I've never seen this before.
For me, the
Oop.
strippers are underneath the floorboards.
Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, their toes, like their extremities, they're just barely wiggling. It's actually kind of creepy.
I mean, they probably have brain damage, yes.
It looks that way. I never stopped to look and see if that's an effect of the gas before, but they're all doing it. Huh.
For me, the gas just makes them drop.
Well, they did drop. I just don't know if they're intended to subtly wiggle around once they've dropped or not. Oh, and I never heard this either before. In the pub here, it's got like some some Middle Eastern music, and I actually hear a guy singing along with it. I've never heard that before.
Oh.
Who's singing?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like part of the
Conan?
soundtrack apparently. Yeah, it's high pitched. It's like no,
No, that doesn't sound like Conan to me.
not quite.
I don't know. He's
Hey,
a man of many talents, though.
There's a song in
Little
WWE
known
2K.
fact: Conan is a master ventriloquist.
Conan the ventriloquist. A less successful film.
You thought there was nowhere
I'd
to go
see
after Red Sonja. You were wrong.
There's a song in WWE 2K23. It's one of the I don't know how to describe it. One of the the not themes. It's like one of the licensed songs or whatever.
Right, probably the
And
soundtrack.
yes, yeah, part of the soundtrack, and I like it a great deal. It's actually one of my two favorite songs in the game that are not themes, and it's in a language I'm not familiar with. I think it's either like Argentinian.
Probably
It,
Puerto Rican, because they've got Bad Bunny on the official soundtrack, and he's Puerto Rican, and that's the only song I can recall immediately that is of a different language than English.
Okay, I can definitely tell you it's not him because I actually looked it up, which is where I'm going with this. I like it a lot, which I already makes me suspicious that it's Bad Bunny because I don't think I would like anything that comes from a guy who looks like that and calls himself Bad Bunny.
Right.
And it turns out that the song is actually, because I don't recognize the lyrics, I don't know what the song is about, and it sounded to me like just it's like a really, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a really rich song that's I find it super catchy. You guys might even know it. It's the one by Bizrap.
He's rap.
It's the
I don't
very
know.
it's oh god, I'm gonna butcher it. I don't know the language, so I don't even know. I can't even imitate it, but it's like does that sound at all familiar, the melody?
Vaguely, yes.
It's the very first song on the soundtrack. I like the first one on the menu. For whatever it's worth, I looked it up, and not only is it's literally just a 20-year-old kid. It's just a kid, and it's super deep. I thought it was like a middle-aged like guy from the Caribbean or something. No, it's just like some random kid, intensely deep voice. And I looked up the video, and it's got subtitles, and the song is literally just him singing about how he met a girl, stayed up all night sleeping with her, and now all he can think about is all the various positions and how much fun they had that night, and how he wishes he can see her again. And it's like that's a great song to have in a family wrestling game. I mean, isn't that perfect? I mean, that just fits so well. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I wish I could describe oh god, the song's name is something like, it's very generic. It's something like Music Sessions number 52 or something like that.
Ah.
Oh god, you guys probably didn't like it and turned off right away, so you haven't heard it, I'm sure, as much as I have. But I left it on because I really like it. There's only two songs on that soundtrack that I do like. It's excuse me again. The other one is the one about with the woman rapping about how whoever she's rapping to is a hound dog. Hound dog. No,
Call
that
it-
doesn't sound familiar either.
No, to be
I
honest,
must be honest. I turned off the soundtrack the very day I downloaded the game, so I'm not familiar with any of the
I found the
soundtrack
song that
on
you were thinking of,
2K23.
Mike. It's a Bizarre Music
Yeah.
Sessions Volume 47.
Okay, yeah.
BZRP.
Yeah, it's
Music
BZRP. Yeah, that's the guy who makes the music. And then the guy singing it, it's just a pair of 20-year-old kids. But this guy has
Yeah.
an incredibly deep voice. And like he starts like singing really fast in the middle of the song. It's like and it's just I don't know, to me it's really good. And I just find it funny that I guess I brought it up just because hearing the person singing in the background in the tavern in the game surprised me. I just got thinking about foreign singing because it's just a song that was on the soundtrack I didn't expect to like, and I wound up liking it a lot. That does sound right though. Yeah, that Bizarre guy or whatever, I guess he names all of his music sessions literally just sequential. But so I don't know what the number is, but I'll take your word for it that it's number 47. The other one is Doja Cat. I know that's the name of the artist. Yeah, I don't know anything about her. I just like the song. It's like, yo,
What
get
do
it.
they have
Yo,
from
get
Doja
it.
Cat?
What about a Doja Cat?
I'm so confused because, like, which song do they pick from Doja Cat? Because that's not somebody I would particularly associate with wrestling.
Yeah, I
But
would.
at the same time, their soundtracks have kind of been all over the place since ever. So
it's ridiculous. This song doesn't fit either. The woman is talking about how her man is nothing but a hound dog. He's not a man. He's basically a playa and worthless, and that has nothing to do with wrestling. Neither, I guess, probably does Doja Cat, whatever or whoever Doja Cat is. I've never heard of her before the game, but I like the song, and oh yeah, the chorus is something like, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, hound dog, hound dog. If you don't recognize that, then you probably wouldn't recognize the song. You probably all turned it off immediately. I liked it. I'm not doing it justice.
I
turned it off because I record my 2K23 universe, so I didn't want licensed background music to get my channel copyright stricken.
That makes sense.
And buried even further than it already is.
I pissed off the gangsters.
Gangsters?
Not the gangsters.
They're the toughest tag team around.
Yeah.
They have New Jack.
Yes.
He did.
Not anymore, they don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he did. And more power to him for it. That guy was a fucking piece of shit. Kind of guy that just likes getting off on breaking rules and taking liberties with other people in the ring and then acting like he's cool for doing it. Fuck that guy.
He's
And
also
he
the sort
did a
of guy that
shit
would probably
interview.
agree with you about that.
Did you say he is or is not?
I was about to say, excuse me, I was saying he's probably the kind of guy who would agree with you about that.
Who is? New Jack?
New Jack.
New Jack is the kind of guy that would agree about how shitty it is to take liberties?
No, that it's good that he's dead.
Oh! What do you mean by that?
He was a little bit, I don't know, he seemed like a kind of a bitter, pessimistic sort of guy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know, he did a shoot interview once, and, whatever personal is personal, but he was going on about, why is there a jailback in our camp suddenly?
You
What's
know,
that
I
now?
just noticed that.
He chased me up into my house, knocked me off the stairway, then when I
Whoa.
went to pull out my bow and arrow and whip his
A
ass,
fucking
he ran
gangster
away.
chased us in.
Wait, what?
Oh, and he doesn't take stun damage. What the fuck?
Here?
Damn horse, get out of the fucking way! And your zombies, what the fuck?
Okay, there we go. Holy shit.
Where did that guy come from, though?
I don't know.
I got him on me like forever a fucking go, but he followed me from the center of town to here.
They're pretty committed in chase. When they're not the bandits, if they're a town person and they're at all within sight, they'll usually stay on you.
That was a gangster.
Oh, so that was like one of the. Oh, that's what you meant by gangsters. One of the random like bandit losers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called like thugs or something like that. Yeah, okay.
Yep, his name was Thug.
Oh, okay. Well, I am kind of surprised he kept up the chase that whole time then. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about New Jack. He did a shoot interview where he said that Bubba Ray took one of his ring rats, and he was just so embittered by it. He was like, yeah, she was my bitch first, motherfucker. And he went on for like 5 minutes about how he hopes Bubba Ray has deformed kids that have cancer. And he was saying it seriously. He was like, yeah, you motherfucker. Yeah, I hope your kids die. I hope they're horrible. And it's like, what? Fucking grow up, man. Fuck.
This does sound like New Jack.
Yeah, and then of course everyone knows the mass transit thing, an innocent kid who is, whatever, just, oh, will you blade me? Person of the industry who I'm putting my trust into? Yeah, I'll carve you up just because you had the audacity to ask if you can get a move or two in to impress your dad who's in the audience. Fuck off, man.
And Jim Cornette's over there like, I hate this deathmatch trash wrestling. That New Jack though is so good. He's so kayfabe.
I mean, playing devil's advocate, I can understand to a small extent where Jim's coming from, because Jim basically gave New Jack his career. But
I was about to say, like, it's a purely selfish motive. It's just that Cornette wants to cover his ass and insist that everybody he guided into the business turned out to be great.
Well, I mean, there is that bias. I'm definitely not going to argue that Cornette is completely objective. Cornette is, obviously, he's extremely one-sided when it comes to the things that he cares about. But at the same time, I do have to admit that if he was friends with New Jack, worked with him behind the scenes and everything, they were on good terms. For a while they weren't, but then they made up before New Jack died. So my point being that Jim Cornette, out of anybody, would know the better side of New Jack. He would have more reason than I think most people to understand that, the more, I don't know, more dimensions to New Jack than just he's a piece of shit, a hypodermic needle, hardcore, useless kind of guy.
Yeah. I mean, to me, like, there's a clearly trackable thing of Cornette was the one who told New Jack, break the rules, do whatever it takes to piss off the white man, right?
Well, he did, yeah. I mean, not. Which honestly, I think that was a good idea. At least not in terms of like breaking the rules of the wrestling industry, but in terms of like, in other words, don't go in there and shoot on your opponent when they're giving you their body. Jim would never have suggested that. But yeah, like in terms of like for the character audacity, yeah, just go out there and just piss people off. Like that, I'd be in favor of. I didn't see it. I didn't watch any of that coming up when he was coming up rather. But to me, that sounds like it was a good idea. It sounds like it worked.
I don't know. Cornette strikes me as the kind of guy. He wouldn't say shoot on them. I don't know. Cornette strikes me as the kind of guy that would say shoot on them, stiff them, make it clear what kind of business this is that we don't let let's say pussies in, right?
I mean, that's hard to say. Cornette's old school enough that he would respect that kind of mentality, but at the same time, he's old school enough to understand that wrestling requires the two people to work together and not intentionally hurt each other. So I'm not really sure how I would feel about that. I've definitely heard him complain a lot about people hurting each other in the ring. So I don't know how he would. I don't know. I don't know if he would. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I just have to throw up my hands and say I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I just don't think too fucking highly of him.
I like him a lot. I think he's funny. I agree with him on a lot of things. I absolutely do not agree with him on some other things. I don't know. I guess I just can't really put him in a single pocket. When he starts going on topics and ranting and raving, hating on stuff that I do like, he's really fierce about certain political stances, and he's like an extreme atheist. And as I've said before, I'm not religious myself, but I think that extreme aggressive atheism is dumb. So it's like, I'm not really big on that kind of stuff. He's utterly like hardcore liberal. Like he's again, Obama was the greatest president we've ever had. It's like, well, based on what fucking metric? If you're talking about
Cornette's
failure,
also openly
he's
admitted
high
he
up
didn't.
there.
Cornette's also openly admitted he did not pay attention to politics until Bush Jr. So
Interesting. That actually surprises me. Cornette's a smart
Cornette's
guy.
not the kind of guy.
He's an opinionated guy, but sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, I was actually about to say that Cornette's a dumbass.
No, he's not dumb. He's not dumb. He's ignorant in some ways, but he's certainly not
That's
an
worse.
unintelligent person. Oh yeah. I'm not defending him in that respect. I'm just saying that he's certainly not a stupid person.
And I know, like, I can tell there are sometimes where Pink is biting his tongue and just going like, just deal with it, they'll move on. I know that, like, Pink's sitting over there like, I want Cornet to explode.
No, I want to hear it. I might like the guy, but I mean, I'm happy to hear the other side. What do you hate about him, Pink?
I've never liked Cornette because he strikes me as fraudulent.
Interesting.
He's been complaining about wrestling needing to be old school since 1965. So, you know, he's kind of made his career on being the guy who says, "Oh, it was so much better in the old days. Oh, it was so much better in the old days." And now I'm old and gray and wrinkly and terrible, and I'm not going to help these new upcoming wrestling promotions be like the old days because, you know, Smoky Mountain, I tried that 3 times and it failed all 3 times, you know, because apparently people don't actually like old school wrestling, but still, now I'm going to make my career crapping on the current industry, telling people how much better it was in the old days, and I'm going to make my money by just, you know, hoping that the other wrestling companies out in the world do terrible things that I can talk about on my podcast so I can rake in that money. So I don't like Cornette. He's just too slimy for me. I'm not a fan.
Okay,
I
I understand that.
He's Paul Heyman of 1776.
Yeah. Like, I find Cornette
And I've got
entertaining, and every now and then I
much
find it
greater deal of
insightful,
respect for
but
Paul Heyman.
but I absolutely agree with Pink that I do think that Cornette's a fucking liar and he's a hypocrite.
You just find him funny. That's where you.
I find him funny, and when there is a situation where I do think he's more inclined to be honest, then I do find him to be insightful. But I think most of the time, like, there are a lot of times where he has no inclination to be honest, and it's more to his advantage to be dishonest.
See, to me, where I stand, funniness aside, in terms of his character, I believe that he's honest. I just believe that he is flexible about his opinions. I think that he's hypocritical. Like, for example, he loves McFoley, and we all do, in terms of, you know, what a nice guy McFoley is. He's, like, friendly, never hurt a fly, whatever. But he loves
Pink hates
McFoley.
McFoley.
And what's that?
Pink, don't you hate McFoley?
Wild
Like,
hates McFoley. I never had a big problem with McFoley.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I mean, as a person, I mean, you know, I guess I'm obviously speaking for everybody when I say that everyone loves him. But what I mean is, like, no one that I'm aware of is like, oh, that guy's such an asshole. Just what a prick, what a piece of shit. Like, nothing like that. As far as I know, everyone is like, he's a decent guy. Might not like him in the ring, might not like his opinions, but he's like, whatever. He means well. But
I
at the
probably
same
said that McFoley is a terrible person in jest because he is known for being very friendly, but also he has been I don't know if he wrote it in one of his books, that much I remember, where he was very vocal about the fact that he only wants video game appearances for the royalty checks, and if the royalty checks aren't big enough, then he wants nothing to do with them.
I didn't
So
hear
I'll
that.
poke fun at him for that specifically.
I only did just hear, you might have heard this before, I don't know. What I just heard was that he was asked why he wasn't in 2K20. I guess he was either 2 or 3. I don't play his character, so I don't know if he's in 23. But he said something like, well, you know, just the royalties weren't all that good, or whatever. Like, what they were going to give me wasn't really all that good, so I figured, well, no, then why bother? You know, which
Right.
I wouldn't. I mean, that's his choice. I wouldn't necessarily make that choice. I'd be looking for my fans. I'd be like, well, yeah, sure, I'll do it. It's whatever. It's free money. Yeah, I'll let my fans have my character, whatever. But
Right.
you know, whatever. That's me. That's not him, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I bring McFoley up just because Jim Cornette, he will defend McFoley till the end, even though he does then turn around and go on at great length at any given opportunity about how he hates hardcore wrestling. You know, so it's like, you know, again, my stance, again, funniness aside, that's a whole separate thing. If I'm just judging the guy's character, I don't think that he's a liar. I just think that he's strongly opinionated, except when he's forced to confront something that makes him a hypocrite. At which point he's willing to bend and twist and sway in the breeze to try and justify his hypocrisy.
Right.
I've said before, the big one to me is that he, whoops.
Oh, what?
Hang
Who
on.
just teleported to me?
That would probably be Alex.
Yeah, hang on. Give me a second. I accidentally brought some zombies with me. I don't want that to happen. The one that always gets me is his stance of Chris Jericho and Lance Storm are traitors to the wrestling business because they refuse to cheat on their wives and sleep around with
Oh yeah, I
ring
keep
rats.
forgetting that you've mentioned that. Yeah, that's a weird stance.
But Bobby Eaton is a hero because he was loyal to his wife.
I mean, again, it depends on like I would have to hear. I believe your take, Alex. I'm sure he said that, and I'm sure that you have the correct impression of what he said. I don't think you're twisting his words, but I can only imagine, and I could be wrong. I could only imagine that Cornette maybe was thinking, well, at that time, Jericho, and the guys, they were young and they didn't have wives, and so I encouraged them to go ahead and flirt it up or whatever. Not necessarily, oh, well, yeah, sure, they were married, but I still wanted them to cheat because it was good for business. I wouldn't see him going that far, but maybe he did. I can't say. I didn't hear it. You did.
I don't think he would say that. I think Cornette would say, well, these fucking guys were saying, well, I like my wife a whole lot, and I was saying, fuck me, fuck your wife. We're keeping the fucking wrestling business alive here. Fucking Smoky Mountain is the last vestige of true wrestling.
I think Cornette was just asking a little too much when he was wanting his, for Jericho and Landstorm specifically. I think it's asking a little too much to ask the pretty guys to get in deep with any of the ugly broads out in Smoky Mountain, because come on now.
The ugly broads.
I had to go old school for that.
Soon I haven't been able to say it. I want to show you the pillars, and you make a choice. What pillars you want?
Okay.
Quickly, first let's kill this wolf, because this wolf's just gonna get in the way.
Alex, you should teleport to me so I can give you some meat that's about to expire.
I'll teleport. You know what? Hang on. You know what? As a matter of fact, motherfucker. As a matter of fact, motherfucker. Give me a second soon. Give me a second.
Actually, while that's going on soon, we've heard from everybody but you. What's your
No?
What are your thoughts on Jim Cornette?
I don't have any. I haven't listened to his podcast at all, and I wasn't alive during WCW or any of that, so I don't really know the guy at all.
Fair enough.
Okay, that looks pretty cool. What civilization is this one?
That is generic arena.
Okay.
Do you want a specific civilization?
I'm just interested in seeing all of them. Oh, okay.
Are you guys making bedrooms? I don't have a bedroom.
No, I'm putting out pillars on display as an example. I'm going to delete them in a minute.
Ooh, that looks nice.
But he wants to know what the DLC pillars look like. Hang on. And then the Argosian set has has small pillar and hang on. Let's see. Big boy pillar. Give me a second. Hang on, that's not.
Ooh, big boy.
It comes with multiple segments.
Where the hell are you guys?
That might be what I want actually.
Hang on. Let's see.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I'm not gonna cast my vote because I wasn't asked. But can I see? Where are you guys? I'm curious to see this myself.
Hang on.
Yeah,
just
you
a
can
second.
just.
I don't see you on the map anywhere.
We're up in the highlands.
Oh, that abducted me.
Oh wow! There you go. Okay, actually, this fits Jebel Sog pretty well. This one right here.
Hang on. It's hang on. There's a few more pillar designs.
Let's see them all. Okay, that's all right. I assume that's the Japanese one.
Okay. No, the Chinese.
Chinese, okay.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
I didn't make it up.
All right. I don't know what this one is. Oh, is this Rome?
That's gorgeous.
No, that's Iran.
What the?
Iran, okay.
That wolf's interrupting our fun.
Oh, I didn't even notice him.
That's all right.
I can go through after I set them all out. I'll say where each of them are from.
I need a better weapon. These are all the way back to iron.
Yeah.
Okay,
steel,
that's.
I think.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice too.
So let's see. This is generic arena. This is generic stable. This is Roman. This is the small Greek. This is Pictish, which is supposed to be somewhere between Celtic and Native American. This is big Greek. This is Chinese. This is like kind of medieval German, I guess. This is Iranian. This is Japanese.
I think for Jebel Sog, I'd like these pillars.
All right.
The Pictish.
I will get to work on those. I will need a lot of steel fittings. Steel reinforcements.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
What are you making with these pillars?
My temple to Jebel Sog.
Oh, right, yeah, you're still making that temple. Makes sense.
And then I'm gonna get to work on another temple after I finish this one. Well, actually, if I want to do another temple, I'm gonna have to do other cultural sets. That's okay. So I have some ideas, but they require the cultural DLC. I might have to buy those.
What is cultural DLC specifically? Is that the same situation where you have to spend $7 or I guess now $10 a drop? Okay. So that $10 gets you a culture like everything of that culture, the armor, the weapons, and the building materials.
Yeah,
Yes,
3 armor
exactly.
sets, like a dozen weapons or whatever, and the building set, and like maybe some furniture. Yeah.
I see. Still super cool. At the very least, you do still you even after the whole discussion about it's a shame that you don't we misunderstood each other, blah 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 blah. That is still a lot. You do still get a lot for that $10, more so than again a $15 singular character skin in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That just burns my ass. One character, $15 for one fucking cosmetic. Bastards.
Yeah,
Right?
tell me about it.
It sucks.
All right, I'm gonna be digging.
Double the cost of a normal DLC pack.
It is
a killer and a survivor.
Yeah, when Alien comes out, like a week from now or whatever, it'll be like $8 or something for Ripley and the Alien, and we all get the map for free. That's half the price of a single licensed character skin. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going ahead and cutting my recording here, as I will be digging in and building for a good while.
Oh no, you're not.
You know, I was thinking I shouldn't announce this shit anymore because y'all protest, but y'all just bitching me out today. I'm just fucking Impact today. I can't win.
No.
Fuck all y'all. I'm going back into creative mode and I'm flying off somewhere else.
He's gonna go off to some like mountain peak somewhere and just contemplate.
Just sit there in his little yoga pose.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Pink, I haven't heard from you in a while. I mean, obviously, other than the